LA, Ryan, LeBron James and the Lakers won again last night. Good win over the Clippers. James had 28 points and 13 rebounds. They've won 12 of their last 15. And afterwards, he continued to speak on behalf of the players, a day after saying, well, who would want to be the face of the league in light of the negativity from those who cover the game? LeBron spoke passionately about how much he and his colleagues love the game when he spoke with Scott Van Pelt.
What matters to me when it comes to my generation and the younger generation that's in our league now is that, I mean, we play it for the love of the game. You know, we're not out here cheating the game. You know, we putting the grind in, we putting the time in. You know, we've always, gave up and gave props to the generation that came before us. Always big them up because we know without them it would not have been us. And we're just trying to carry on tradition. You know, my generation, me, Steph, KD, Russ, James, Kawhi, the rest of our crew. And then we got the younger generation that's doing their thing as well. So, we love what we do. And it's a responsibility for all of us to continue to press the game, push the game in a positive factor for all our fans all over America and all over the world, because it's the best, most beautiful game in the world. When you watch basketball, you're basically listening to music. You listen to jazz music, R&B music, rap music, hard, heavy metal music, everything essential with that. So, it's a beautiful game. We're all in a position to play this game, and we're here for a reason, but, we don't never take it for granted. So I hope everybody see that when we hit the floor.
I appreciate his comments and also all of the genres of music that were named there. I love it. Lakers are going to look to replicate the success that they had in February, which is now officially last month. LA had one of the best records in the NBA in February. Their offensive ranking was top 5 in field goal percentage. We've talked about it here on SportsCenter, that defense also stepping up, holding opponents to just 42% field goal percentage. Assists. As Anscape's David Dennis Jr. joins us now. So the Lakers have now won 15 of their last 18. Best record in the NBA over that stretch. But why was this win in particular impressive to you?
Well, they did this on the second half of a back-to-back. No Rui Hachimura, no Austin Reeves essentially for the entire game. And their defense just continues to hum along. I keep waiting for this defense to get exposed, and I've been waiting all week. Last week, I said they would struggle against Jokic in the paint. They shut him down. Then a few games later, you have Anthony Edwards on the perimeter. How they're going to defend him? They shut him down. And so on this game, even though the Clippers fed Zubac 27-16, they still were able to shut that offense down. And they're doing this on the back of, yes, Luka, but on LeBron James, 40-year-old LeBron James, who has raised the level of his defense, and he is beating the brakes off of Father Time right now, averaging 30 points since All-Star Weekend while being a defensive anchor. So now I have to stop asking if this is sustainable and start believing what I'm seeing, which is the Lakers are a lockdown defensive team with 2 of the best 10 players in the league. And when you have that, your sky is the limit in the playoffs.
Yeah, because listen, that was the huge concern after the trade and the fact that they were small, that it didn't work out at the center position. But here they are, this defensive strategy. You said it, against the Nuggets, and they've just kept on going. These two teams, by the way, play tomorrow, and LeBron will be looking for his 1,000th career regular season win. How crazy is that? So we'll look forward to that.
Including D. Wade. Ocho, who do you believe is LeBron James' best partner?
I mean, it could be Kyrie, it could be D. Wade, it could be Luka. Obviously, listen, goddamn LeBron is like a fucking Lego. God, dog it, man. Sorry, my bad. LeBron is a Lego piece, You could plug him anywhere, and he gonna fit. You can plug him anywhere. You can put it with anybody, and it's gonna fit because LeBron he's just that great. LeBron is really that great where he can adjust his game depending on who he's playing with.
Yeah.
He can play off the ball. He can dominate the ball. He can bring the ball up. He can play point. He can do everything. So I understand what he's saying, but it's almost like diminishing LeBron's greatness and saying that, look at it doesn't matter who he's playing with. He can adjust to the people that he's playing with. It doesn't matter. And he showed that. He did it with Kyrie. He did it with D. Wade. He won. He's going to win with Luka. Obviously, there's some more pieces that need to be added to that puzzle before they get to that point to where they're back to their winning ways. But there's only so much time. Time is ticking, over there, which is why I like my idea of Embiid. We ain't got nothing to lose because you need a big.
But here's the thing: you get Embiid, and then you got to give him the rock. Luka needs to rock. Luka's going to have the ball more because Luka, as I said last night, Luka is better on the ball than he is off the ball. LeBron James needs the ball, but LeBron can play off the ball. You're going to see a lot of lobs. You see LeBron coming through like Batman with those lobs. You see LeBron getting out on the floor. He has somebody that he can trust wholeheartedly to run the offense and not ever have to come get the ball and say, I got it from here. Luka can do that.
Yeah, because he can create his own shot too, huh?
Luka can create. He's the best. What Luka can do as opposed to what Luka can handle the ball, run the offense, get his own shot, get everybody else involved, and give you 40, 15, and 12.
It's efficient. But think about this, huh? I'm going to go back to the Embiid thing one more time. Think about Luka being able to run the offense. Think about LeBron. Think about the offense, the way the offense is being run. Think about the spacing that is created because of what they have offensively and what that would do for Embiid.
Right.
Not very many double teams.
Right.
Allowing you to sit in the paint, to do what you do best. And if, based on rotation, if you have to go mid-range or go three, you could do that. He doesn't have to do much running outside of going up and down in transition and playing defense.
Well, see, you got to be careful, Ocho, because two things can be true. Luka might be the better player individually, but that don't mean that he's the best player with LeBron as a duo.
Right.
Because you take one person that can sing over here, another person that can sing over there, and bring them together, and you might not get that beautiful. You might not get Tina Marie and Rick James. You might not get Stephanie Mills and Teddy Pendergrass. You see what I'm saying, Ocho? You might not get Barry White and Lisa Stanfield. Now, Lisa Stanfield's not the best singer ever. Barry is Barry. But when you put them together, been around the world and y'all know what I'm talking about.
As good as LeBron and Luka are, at least you're going to get Peebo Bryson and Roberto Flack. Come on now. You're going to get that just because of who they are. And based on the resume and the great ones that LeBron has played with, regardless of who's better and who's that, they're still going to win because the duo, especially when you put them together, you know what you're getting.
We only got 4 games. Let's hold off before we say Luka and LeBron are the best. All the other duos, he won 2 championships with D-Wade. He won a championship with Kyrie. He won a championship with AD. Let's wait more than a game.
To light, Perk, I see you shaking your head. What's that all about?
Scott, it's a lot to love, man. It's a lot to love. And look, I ain't gonna lie, I was the one that was waiting to see what JJ Redick was gonna do this year as a head coach. And it has been a wonderful thing to witness. Right now, in my opinion, he should be the front runner to win Coach of the Year. JJ Redick has been in his bag like he has fries at the bottom.